So are you thinking about moving to the South County of San Luis Obispo County? Well, in this video, I'm going to narrate and basically do a video map from the sky, pointing out some of the areas of interest for the South County of the Central Coast. It's hard when I'm trying to explain to people just over the phone or talking about this wonderful area. It's hard to explain the proximity and really how close things really are together, and really why we call this area the five cities and why we don't just refer to it as the little cities within. So they're all blended together. But anyway, we're going to fly over and I'm going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon as well. So you'll be the first to know when I post more information about moving to the Central Coast. My name is Bruce Carson. I'm with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast, and I get phone calls, text messages, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to move to the coast and get more information. If you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, it doesn't matter to me. I'm here to help. Make sure you stick around to the very end because I cover a lot of tidbits. We're going to do a 360 view from the sky of the five cities. Here we go. So from high above Grover Beach, here we go. I started my 360 degrees. This is a good look at Grover Beach. It's easy to explain, but sometimes it's hard to grab the concept that Grover Beach is set up on grids. So right here, you can see all these streets are running parallel. In Grover Beach, the streets that are running east and west have names, and the streets that are running north and south have numbers. So over here, this is, I believe this is Seabright. This is around Seabright, Manhattan, Trouville, Mentone, uh, Long Branch. Those are all these streets that are running this way. And then in Grover, it starts basically at Front Street and First Street, way down here by the beach. And then it goes to Fourth, and then all the way down to right around 23rd Street or so is where those numbers stop. And also, as we go through, let's turn this video back on. So this is Grand Avenue. That's a main thoroughfare. And you can drive down Grand Avenue, and you can drive. You pay $5 a day or $50 for an annual pass to drive your vehicle onto the beach. This is the northernmost part of the beach where you can drive. And you can drive south very, very far down. There are dunes out there. You can go drive in the dunes, bring your ATVs, motorcycles, whatever you like. It's a lot of fun, but you cannot drive further north than right here at Grand Avenue. The troopers and everyone that are driving on the beach, they'll get you, the rangers. So just pay attention to that. But have fun. Go down there. Don't get stuck and rinse your car off. Once you get off the beach, get that salt water and that sand off of your car. It's not good for your car, but it is fun to go there. So as we keep going through, this is Grover Beach Elementary School right there, and this is South Grover Beach. So right here at Grand Avenue, anything, again, all the numbers are running 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way down. So that way you know approximately where you are and how far things are away from you. But right here at Grand Avenue is the separation of South Grover Beach down here and North Grover Beach. So let's say this is probably about 13th, 12th or 13th Street. So this is going to be South 12th Street down here. And then when we cross Grand Avenue, everything else, those numbers are going to be, and the addresses are going to be North 12th Street. So it's an easy town to navigate in Grover Beach. So let's move on with our video. And I made a note of some of the things here in the area. Now the butterfly coves, Monarch butterfly coves. These are right here along Highway 1. You can see this grove. It's a grove of eucalyptus trees. And for a variety of different reasons, you can look online or go down. There's usually a person, or not usually, but during the butterfly season, there are people down there explaining, why all the monarch butterflies are there, what they're doing in the eucalyptus trees, and so on. It's informative, it's fun, it's a great place to bring people of all ages. That's the Butterfly Groves, and it's right there on Highway 1. It's pretty much right where Grover Beach is going to run into Pismo Beach on Highway 1. Now, you can see in the distance Pismo Beach. The beach itself is down here, obviously on the water, and there's a pier down there, and all of these houses that you see up there on the hill, that's Pismo Beach. This is all Pismo Beach. It's not a huge town, but there are a lot of homes. A lot of this is Pismo Beach right in here, and then we're going to bump into Arroyo Grande, somewhere right up here on the hill. But yes, this is Pismo Beach, and then beyond Pismo Beach is Shell Beach as we go up along the cliff, and then we'll ultimately end up way out here in Avila Beach, way far up to the north. So now you can see kind of the proximity. Again, the drone is flying in the middle of Grover Beach, just south of Grand Avenue. So, and it's on about 16th Street or so. So that gives you an idea of the size of these towns and the proximity. So as we fly on here, we are looking at, we're just above Grover Beach. I'm going to pause here. So just to give you some proximity, this is Vaughn's right off of Grand Avenue. These are the other stores that are all around Vaughn's. There's a little, this is not a homeless shelter, but Five Cities Homeless Coalition put all these little cottages in for people that are having some challenges with housing. So that's very nice of them. And then as we go, Grover Beach turns into Pismo Beach in Arroyo Grande. But right up here out along Highway 101, there's a frontage road. And then once we get over that, we get to Pismo Beach. So Oak Park Boulevard is right here. This is a big, well, one of the bigger roads that runs right through Grover Beach, and it goes up to Pismo. And as a matter of fact, Oak Park, if you stay on it, you can drive out through the hills. It turns into Old Oak Park Boulevard, and then it changes names again to Noyes. So Old Oak Park to Noyes, if you're in Arroyo Grande or Grover Beach, and you're trying to go to the hills, you go out this way, and you can get out to the airport in San Luis Obispo. You're going to go through the Edna Valley. There's some great wineries, beautiful places to go and see out here in the Edna Valley and out in that direction off of Oak Park to Old Oak Park to Noyes. And going through the town again of Grover Beach. So this is down on Long Branch. This is a good marker just to kind of show and give an idea of proximity. So there's a lot of condominiums down here along Long Branch, right behind Vaughn's. So that's where that is. And then this is Grand Avenue going down here. So let's go through, and we're heading to be looking at Arroyo Grande. Now, Oak Park right here, that is the cutoff between the two cities. Grover Beach is here, and then this is Arroyo Grande. So you can see how close these are. And when people are looking for homes and looking to relocate to the Central Coast, sometimes people will say, well, I specifically want to live in Arroyo Grande, or I specifically want to live in Grover Beach. And I always encourage them to look at both or to look at all of the 5 cities. And this is why, because this house is in Grover Beach and this house is in Arroyo Grande, right across the street. And that's the same all the way down Oak Park Boulevard for the most part. This is also one of those streets that I drive down Oak Park from up here, like from the highway, and I live right down here on one of these streets in Grover Beach. But as I drive down Oak Park, I'm not making any turns or anything. I'm just going straight down this road. And Grover Beach and Arroyo Grande are so intertwined and so close to each other that as I'm driving that straight line, there are signs, welcome to Grover Beach, and then welcome to Arroyo Grande, and then welcome to Grover Beach. And then somewhere down here, a little bit farther on Oak Park, there's literally a Grover Beach sign on one side of the street and an Arroyo Grande sign on the other side of the street. So they're very close together. The zip code will change, the name of the town, and as well as your police departments, that will all change, but they're really close to each other. So as far as like comfort levels, weather, etc., it's for the most part the same. Although if we really did a hard comparison and we had the same exact cookie cutter house, one here in Grover Beach and one here just across the street in Arroyo Grande, I would guess as a realtor that Arroyo Grande house would demand a little bit more money than the Grover Beach house, even though they're exactly the same and just right across the street from each other. And here we go. We're flying along a little bit more. And so we've done about 180 degrees of our 360-degree look. And here we go. So right across from my neighborhood in Grover Beach, which is right here, is Berry Gardens. Berry Gardens is very a popular, pretty new area. It has nice big homes, nice lots. It's a real good place for families. It's close to a lot of schools, and then so close to a lot of sporting events and such that we'll discuss as well. This heart here is for Arroyo Grande Community Hospital. It's right up in here off of Halcyon Road. So it's not far. Unfortunately, I had my son was playing football over here at the football fields and broke his arm, and they were going to send the ambulance. And all my friends said, "Don't pay hundreds of dollars for an ambulance ride. We're only a mile away. Put him in the car and drive him down." So I did, right down here to the Arroyo Grande Hospital. Now, as we swing around, this is Mentone. This street right here is called Mentone when it's in Grover Beach, and then it turns into, I believe, Ash right here in Arroyo Grande. And what we're looking at here is our sports complex. So Soto Sports Complex is right here. You can see all of the big lights and everything. This is where there's a lot of softball. The junior football players play here on the football fields. There is tennis courts there, and there is another park right up here connected to Soto, and that is the Elm Street Park. And there's also the dog park up here at the Elm Street Park, which is really nice. Then Don Roberts is another field, baseball fields. So, if you have your kids playing baseball, you might play here at Soto. You might play here at Don Roberts. They're connected. You can walk. They're right next to each other. And then across the street. So again, this is all Arroyo Grande. Here's a curve that shows what I was talking about, because right here is Grover Beach. This is Arroyo Grande. And as Oak Park curves in here, it's going in and out of the two different cities. So each city had to put up a lot of additional street signs, I guess, or signs that say what city we're in because of that. Right here in this park is 16th Street Park. Now at 16th Street Park and Soto, and these are within a mile distance of each other, these both have fairly new playgrounds. And the playgrounds, both of them are all access playgrounds. So they were designed for people of all abilities or lack thereof. So that's nice to know, and they're nice and new. They have good rubber surfacing for the kids and good events there and lots of space. There's the dog park is right over there. And again, that's 16th Street Park. So now we're swinging around. We're beyond our halfway point of the turn. And I'm going to point out a couple more things here. Okay, so Oceano is starts right at a road down here called the Pike, and then Oceano is a pretty, it's a pretty big chunk of area. This is all Oceano down here. So it starts right about the Pike and it goes all the way down to Highway 1 and beyond. So Oceano has a lot of homes. There's a lot of manufactured homes in Oceano along Highway 1. Oceano tends to be a little bit more affordable than Grover Beach and Arroyo Grande. And then Oceano goes all the way down to Highway 1. Then there's a lot of fields out there. You can see the fields behind this little hand here. And then once we get to right around Pier Avenue and the airport in Oceano, then we have access to the beach and beach houses, and a lot of people can just drive right down to the beach. Now, up above, so these are fields down here. These are all fields. They turn them throughout the year. They're generally very active. You can see from the sky, it doesn't look that big, but this is the beginning of the Nipomo Mesa. So you take Halcyon Road and you can drive up to the Nipomo Mesa. And then that is Arroyo Grande, and it blends into Nipomo up at the top. We also have, when you go up here and you head down Highway 1, we have a lot of golf courses, starting with Cypress Ridge in Arroyo Grande. We have the Monarch Dunes golf course in Nipomo and Black Lake golf course in Nipomo. Now, both Black Lake, all three of those actually are communities. They're golf communities. So you can live there, golf there. It's kind of just a one place to go and have everything that you want. Then we have the Oceano Dunes. Um, we've been famous for the dunes for years. This is a good view of how large those dunes are. So again, I showed you at the beginning where you could drive onto the beach at Grand Avenue. There is another entrance off of Highway 1 in Oceano called Pier Avenue. Pier Avenue is the southernmost entrance to the dunes. So you can drive your car out here to the dunes. You can drive your ATV, go out, have all kinds of fun. It goes really, really far. There's camping out there. It's a lot of fun. Be careful. Use flags on your vehicles so people can see you, and really, really pay attention to the dunes because they go up gradually when you're going up from the water, and then they have a tendency to boom, drop right off like a cliff when you get to the top. So people do get hurt out there. We do have emergency vehicles, four-wheel drives that can get out there, but just be really, really cautious when you're out on the dunes. So we're almost there. Some more fields here in the Oceano Grover Beach area. And now we're looking at down here, these eucalyptus trees are going to be right along 4th Street, coming down 4th Street in Grover Beach. And then on the other side of the trees is going to be Highway 1. And then Oceano is on the far side. Coming back around, we've almost done our complete 360 now. We're basically following Highway 1 right here along the coast. It goes all the way up to Pismo Beach. Highway 1's a very, very long road. It actually goes through Mexico. It goes up, I believe, all the way up to Canada. but it goes way deep all the way to the tip of Mexico. So it's a long, long, long road. Now we're swimming back around. We're back to southern Grover Beach. And then this is, again, right around Grand Avenue where we enter. So that's my aerial tour of the area. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope this is helpful in helping you put some proximity to the five cities of the South County of San Luis Obispo. So, as always, my name is Bruce Carson with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast. Call, text, or email me if I can help you with anything. If you have any questions about the area of San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County, and if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please use me as a resource. Take the time to interview me and consider me for the position of your buyer's agent or your listing agent. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next video.